Reality check, man, from your device. You know, it's a unique one, aromatic realistic TV. Anyway, today, my viewers and subscribers, just coming from work, but my mind is troubled. And the reason why my mind is troubled is the devastation that take place in my country a few days ago that caused by Hurricane Melissa. And when I tell the people of Jamaica that election, it will leave consequence if you don't make the right choice that you would have to live with for the rest of your life. I'm saying that to say this. A lot of people out there did not went out there and vote. Them say politics now do nothing for them. And them not care. And most of the people in Jamaica sit home and did not went out and vote. And because of that, Andrew Holness was elected for the third time. But what I'm saying to you tonight, if you vote for someone with integrity and someone who really cares about the Jamaican people, have them front and center at all times, a caring person in times like these, that person would go to the extra mile to make sure that every single Jamaican who is affected by this hurricane would get some relief that is coming to Jamaica from all over the globe. But I guarantee you tonight that most of you will not able to build back a structure because tonight your roof is the sky. Your bed is a cold mattress. Or no, if it bunks it on the cold concrete. When you don't choose people with integrity, when you don't choose people who really love the people of Jamaica and want the best for them, in times like these, you are going to perish. Most of you spend all your life to build a board house because that is what you could afford. But in the twinkle of an eye, you know, witness all that you know work for and build disappeared. I can guarantee you tonight, if it was a Mark Golden was the Prime Minister of Jamaica, 99.9% of Wuno would stand a chance getting back a structure and a roof over our head. But with the destruction of Andrew Holness for the last 9.5, 10 years, the track record is there to show that this man does not care. Politics is everything because politics govern our life. They make the rules and the regulation that you have to live by. And the same government where you say you never care about, then is the same government now you have to look to forget aid. But the only difference is you have a prime minister who is self-centered, a egoistic and a narcissist person who is all for himself and their friends. So the decision that you make on the 3rd of September, the consequence now that you face, you will live with that consequence for the rest of your life. And the reason why, when you make that hex on the 3rd of September and you give back Andrew Holness a shot, now the consequence that you have to live with will last until eternity for some of you guys. I will tell you why election bring consequence. And I want to read you something now from Dana Dixon Morris. And the reason why I say election have consequence. Listen as I quote what Dana Morris has stated. The Relief and Recovery Oversight Committee will be chaired by local government minister Desmond McKenzie and Transport and Telecommunication Minister Darrell Vaz. She goes on and she stated, a separate private sector committee has been formed to mobilize corporate assistance for the relief effort. It will be chaired by businessman Keith Duncan and Cabinet Minister Ambassador Audrey Marks. Culture Minister Olivia Grange will spearhead engagement with faith-based organizations, while Minister Robert Montague has been tasked with developing a plan to help reconnect families who have lost contact. You know, hear nothing in here, so what's the opposition? You know, hear nothing in here, so what's the opposition? Now remember, you know, that 28 constituency across Jamaica vote for the opposition MPs to be in the House of Parliament. The Jamaica Labour Party only have 5 more seats. So it's not a vast majority they have. So the question you have to ask yourself, why would the Jamaica Labour Party form relief committee and there is not one member of the People's National Party is one of those committees? The question I am asking Jamaica, the question I am asking the globe and all the donors who are sending aid to the Jamaican government, ask them, what are they hiding? Ask the Jamaica government, what are they hiding? Is this supposed to be about transparency? Is this about come together, join hands, join heart, and put the Jamaican people who are suffering right in front of everything? Is this cause is all about for the Jamaican people? And if that's the case, why there is no transparency? What is it that the Jamaica Labour Party is hiding? Now, ask this question. Keith Duncan was not elected by the people of Jamaica. I will repeat. Keith Duncan ne elected by nobody. Andrew Holness played Keith Duncan in the Senate. So ask yourself the question. The Jamaican people vote for 28 MP from the opposition. Nobody vote for Keith Duncan. And Andrew Holness then take Keith Duncan and put Keith Duncan on committee. And no member of the opposition is on none of these committee. Unless he says something wrong. Uno see say something wrong. Eh? If this is all about the aid that is coming in from all over the globe to distribute evenly right across the board, Labour Right, PMP, NDM, Independent, everybody is one Jamaica. If that's the case, why there is no member of the opposition is on these relief committees? What is the Jamaica Labour Party hiding? This is not the time to hide anything. It's all about transparency. It's all about working in the best interest of the Jamaican people. To rally the Jamaican people from ground zero back on their feet. The aid, the assistance that we are getting to make sure that everyone who is affected by this storm get a helping hand. Ask the Jamaica Labour Party the question, Jamaica. What are they hiding? What are they hiding? This is supposed to be transparency. A historical storm, category 5. Raveled section of Jamaica. Your people back are against the wall. Most of them are in frenzy. Most of them tonight, them roof is the sky. Them bed is a wet up mattress, or them have to beat it on the cold floor. And the Jamaica Labour Party Farm Relief Committee and 28 members of the People's National Party was elected by the people of Jamaica, and the Jamaica Labour Party does not see it fit to have a member of the opposition on these committees. But you have a Keith Duncan who nobody no elect. Keith Duncan who Andrew Wallace put him in a Senate. Keith Duncan is on committee and nobody no elect Keith Duncan. Who no see it says something wrong. I threw him off the bank. What are they trying to do? What are they trying to do? To hide some of the money through his bank? To set up shell company through his bank? Ask a question, man. Jamaica is in problem. We're in a serious problem. Just think about it. Imagine a time like this. The country has faced something that it has never faced before. Desperate situation. People back are against the wall. People don't have food to eat. They don't have clothes on them back. They don't have shelter over their head. And we are getting aid from all over the world. This aid should distribute to the people of Jamaica in a transparent way, where everyone know what is going on with the donation and the aid that we are getting. And the Jamaica Labour Party want to keep it as a secret. The Jamaica Labour Party want to keep it to themselves. Them exclude the opposition out of it. You're talking about working together with the opposition. We are in a crisis, a humanitarian crisis, where our people are suffering. Our people are in desperate situation. And we establish committees, and not one member of the opposition sit on these committees. I will continue to say, election of consequence. And you people who sit down on your yard, and uno people what take the 5 and the 10 and the 20 and the 30 and the 100,000. and no go out there and no voting back Andrew Holness. Well, now is the time we no need a leader like Mark Jefferson Golden who care for the Jamaican people, have them at heart sincerely and want the people to prosper and strive in life. You reject a Mark Golden and you went back for a disaster. So the consequence that you have to face, that you made on the 3rd of September, you have nobody to blame but yourself. Most of uno na get back nothing under Andrew Holness. We see it in the pandemic. We see it in a Hurricane Beryl. And we still go back and elect the man. In times like these, we need leaders who care for the people. Sincerely care, love the people, and want to do good by them. We don't need narcissists. We don't need egoistic, and we don't need self-centered and greedy and criminal leaders. In times like these, you need people with integrity. And Mark Golden would rally the country. And Mark Golden, they would distribute all the aid right across Jamaica evenly to every single individual who get affected by Hurricane Melissa. But who no sit down at their yard, take the 15, the 10, the 5,000, the 20, and the 30. Well, now, you have to live with the consequence. Because I guarantee there will be no transparency. Because if they were dealing with transparency, they would have members of the opposition sit on these committees. The moment they refuse not to have members of the opposition sit on these committees, it is telling you exactly what is going through the Jamaica Labour Party mind. Illicit enrichment and continue to thief away from the people who is in desperate time and need the aid and the help. Some of you will not get it, but these guys will get richer and richer and richer. Just ask yourself the question. 28 members of the opposition was elected by the citizens of Jamaica. And not one of them sit on this committee that is going to deal with the relief and the distribution of aid across the length and breadth of Jamaica. But a man in Keith Duncan, who you the Jamaican people did not vote for, Andrew Holness put him in a Senate, and now Andrew Holness put him on committee to deal with relief all over Jamaica. Uno de lick uno wound now, man. Uno de lick uno wound, because as I said, election bring consequences. The choice that you make on September 3rd, now you are living with it. Think about it. Think about it. The man same couldn't land a Westmoreland. And when he do go a Westmoreland, in going to one community one in Russia, where Jamaica Labour Party stronghold. In a go Nikisha Burchell, but in go a Malawi. Partisan and political demand they play. But as I said, election bring consequence. And the choice that you make on the third, no, you have to live with that consequence. Because the reality is here. And when the reality continue to hit home, when no found will work all on a life and could only afford a board structure, and now no see it disappear right before no eyes, and uno will never able to build back those structure, and the government will not help you guys. The choice you make, the consequence you face, and you have to live with it until some of you guys die. The sad reality is, I'm not here to make anybody feel good. In spite of what is going on, I give the raw and diluted truth. That's what I do. Me no want on labor right. Uno no comment in my comment section because uno know I think already. You know. Labor right, uno no like me and me no like uno. Alright, they say them. I want to just get that. Labor right, just remember, uno no like me and me no like uno. Don't comment for my thing, sentimental baboon labor rights. Or rat bat labor rights. Cause come like uno sleep upside down. Uno a walk pound no brain, or uno a walk pound no head. My mother always say, where no bone is provided, no dogs are invited. Not even on me comment, I want to know the text and type. This big on uno. The conversation that fly past uno and gone over on head. And a phone of this. You feel me? Alright, that's how the thing said. The signature word, it never change, it remain. Art of love, man. Until then, uno and the matic will chat again. Peace and love. The man is out.